And now for the only other title on this list. Both deal with the theme of racing, and both have really badass titles and or descriptions. In the epically named Lethal Marathon, you play as the epic Captain Falcon. Your objective? Complete the Big Blue level for Melee's Adventure Mode. The catch? Everything is on fast forward. Have you ever tried playing a game on an emulator on fast forward? It's not easy. And just like every other entry on this list, this event isn't easy either. If you don't get off the track at the right time, you'll be flattened by the F-Zero machines. But if you stop to avoid the cars too much, you'll run out of time. It's very nerve-wracking to find just the right balance between stopping and running. Plus the jumps towards the ends are very intense with the sped-up gravity. The second half of this entry has one of the most badass descriptions in all of Smash Bros. I want to climb a waterfall at high speeds. Why? Because it's there. Super Waterfall Climb has you playing as Zelda, who wants to be a badass and speed run up a waterfall. I like her confidence, but I think she should stand back for a moment and think about her limits. Specifically, her floaty jump physics, which make it hard to stay ahead of the screen, because it will be a mile ahead of you by the time you land. And the teleport doesn't make it any easier either, as there's one part of the stage that gets me stuck every time I teleport to it. The real kicker of this event is that Sheik would obviously make this event much easier, but the fast moving screen makes it impossible to transform. The ice climbers are there too, but they don't really affect anything. You thought those two Yoshi events had annoying gimmicks? Wait until you see this. You play as Kirby, and your goal is to KO 3 Warriors, and you can only defeat them with the Dragoon item. Now obviously, with Warrior's fast speed and great power, getting and holding on to all 3 Dragoon pieces is going to be a huge pain in the Thought Center. You'll probably end up giving it all you have to knock a Dragoon piece from one of the Warriors, only to have the same Wario poke you slightly and immediately take his piece back. And you better hope that when you finally build a Dragoon that you can KO all 3 Warriors at once. Otherwise you have to go through all this hell again. This event does something seemingly impossible. It puts an escort mission, you ready for this? Into a fighting game. In this event you play as Maud, and you need to defend an inactive Zelda from 2 Ganondorfs while she transforms into Sheik. Geez Zelda, you didn't have to hold back that much. Anyway, even though Ganondorf is the worst Smash character by far, 2 Ganondorfs are still a handful to deal with. It's very easy to lose track of Zelda while fighting one of the Ganons, and have it KO'd by a really slow moving leg attack. Did I mention that these Ganons have 2 lives while you and Zelda only have 1? Well, this could have been worse. You could have been stuck playing as Ganondorf while being outnumbered, right? 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 This is the first event that I actually got stuck on. These other events, I was eventually able to beat them after giving some hard sweat and blood. But this one, I need to take a long break from this, before getting the composure to finally get back to it, and eventually overcome it. This event has you playing as Ganondorf, who, like I said, is the worst character in the game. Sure, he is powerful, but his slowness makes it impossible to get a direct hit on anyone. It's frustrating just to fight against one character as Ganon, let alone 3. You are stuck fighting Link, Zelda, and Pit in this event. It is impossible to fight them directly. Beating this event involves the ultimate patience. You have to wait for just the right time to get some damage in, otherwise you get a Triforce combo of doom. The The 2 stocks you get don't even really help in the slightest. It only delays the inevitable. This event broke me. I've played it over 100 times, and I am still not able to beat it. It seems simple at first. That's how it gets you in. You just had to defeat 5 characters as Ness. Easy enough, right? But it will soon crush your dreams. You start out fighting Samus, who you'll defeat without a second thought. Same goes for Kirby. But once you get to Fox, things start to get a little hairy. No pun intended. He's pretty tough to defeat, but that becomes cakewalk when you discover that his AI glitches out when you're dealing with the pits on 4 side. This gives you hope, as you plan to abuse this glitch to easily steamroll through the rest of the opponents. But then the screen goes black, and you awaken Battlefield. Then it hits you, literally, and you get sent flying by the captain himself. And you spend the next half hour trying to get past Captain Falcon, trying to bear the barrage of defeat that you are facing. Ecstasy hits you when you finally KO Captain Falcon, but then you soon realize that Captain Falcon was a demon, and when you take out the Captain N, you get the devil himself. Falco is a bastard. The only thing about this event that gives me comfort is that I know there will never be a sequel to this. I mean, there haven't been any new characters added that can be classified as space travelers, right? What? What is that? Huh? No, 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 no! Thank you for taking the time to watch my first countdown. Feedback is always appreciated, as I want each video I make to increase in quality. Have a nice day, night, or afternoon. I hope you come back soon.